Hello everyone, it's Dr. Joy from Joy Dental Pines. Today we're coming from inside my home and I just wanted to show you, what I do to take care of my teeth, okay? So I wanted to show you guys my setup. All right, I got my bathroom countertop right here and you can kind of see the products I use to brush my teeth and to floss and to keep my teeth clean and my mouth clean, okay? So first thing I have here is my electric toothbrush. Now this is the Philips Sonicare and you can see that it's time for me to change my brush head there. So I like this one because it's got a few features that I look for in electric toothbrushes. One, it has a 2-minute timer. Okay, so the 2-minute timer will motivate you guys to brush for the full 2 minutes. Without a timer, I don't know anyone who can just sit there for at least 2 minutes and brush. Even with the timer, I have to walk around the house to entertain myself because it's just so boring for me. So anyway, that's a great feature to look for in the electric toothbrush. Another thing I like is the pressure indicator. So if you press too hard, I got the cap on there, so you see that purple light? So if you're one of the patients who, they tend to brush too hard, that will shine you the light that tells you, back off, you don't need to press that hard. So if that's a problem for you, it's a great feature to look for in an electric toothbrush, and I look for it anyway. Okay, another thing I like, as you saw, it has the brush head reminder. You see that little orange thing? Honestly, if you're not thinking about it, it's easy to forget to change your brush head. So, as you can see, even with the indicator, I need to go change my brush head. Now, that's real life, we don't, I did pick up my bathroom a little bit. Past that, it's just how it goes sometimes. I got 2 kids, and I forget to change my brush head too. All right, speaking of the 2 kids, here's a children's electric toothbrush. Now, both of these belong to the same young lady because, I don't know, bought her 2 electric toothbrushes, probably more. But anyway, I recommend electric toothbrushes even for kids, okay? It'll make your life easier. It doesn't have to have all the bells and whistles, okay? Just to get the kids used to brushing with electric toothbrush, and they're not that expensive. See, this mechanism is a little different. You see, it's got like a little circular motion. And that's okay. Honestly, I have not read anything that says that one is better than the other. For adults, just from my personal experience, not based on research, I find that the Philips Sonicare gives me a little bit better clean feeling, okay? So it's all feeling, for what it's worth. It's definitely quieter. The Philips Sonicare is also quieter than the Oral-B. So Oral-B is the other major brand. There's a ton of brands. And I'm not saying one is better than the other. Honestly, the companies, Crest Oral-B, which is a Procter & Gamble Procter & Gamble company, they will actually give me the toothbrush if I host what's called a lunch and learn, which is pretty standard in our industry. Sales reps will come by, we'll learn about the product, and then we get one at the end. And so I didn't pay for my Crest Oral-B toothbrush, which I've owned in the past, and I also didn't pay for this one, the Philips Sonicare. So price-wise, the Philips Sonicare is more expensive than the Oral-B, for what it's worth, but they're both excellent. I just know that the Philips Sonicare is quieter. And so, I guess my point is that I'm not getting paid to promote one brand or the other. So I know Amazon has tons of brands, and I haven't tested all of them. All I can say is you should look for a couple of features in an electric toothbrush, and I like the timer, the pressure indicating device, and the brush change head reminder. Past that, all the other features are probably nice. Like even this one connects to my phone, which I've never connected it, but you can connect it to your phone, and I guess it gives you a report on how well you brush. Anyway, moving on from the toothbrush. Notice that the toothpaste, I don't care about what toothpaste as long as it has fluoride. My wife has sensitivity, so she likes Sensodyne or sensitivity toothpastes. Really, I could go and make a separate video on toothpaste, but this is the one we use, and again, the sales reps give them to us, guys, so we don't pay for that specific brand, and no one's paying us to do that. Okay, this is one I did actually have to pay. They didn't give us this one, but this is the Moana Princess Crest. I do recommend a kid's toothpaste simply because it tastes mild. Well, the biggest problem with kids' toothpaste is if they're, as my daughter calls it, spicy. Okay, so mint is probably not gonna happen for your kid. Bubble gum, something like kind of gross. To me, it's gross. That's what they like. Okay, so that's the kids. Floss, I like ribbon floss, or not the cheapy stuff. the cheapy stuff works, but for me, I find it breaks and I find it's harder to use. The ribbon type floss, it is easier to use, to say. It'll slide in between your teeth easier, and it's what we use. So this is the Oral-B Glide. I like it. Gotta say, it's what we use. So there you go. And then I finished off the routine with some mouthwash. And you might notice I have some manual toothbrushes over here too. So I'm gonna go over my routine a little bit more. Maybe I'll edit this video better. But this is the Listerine Cool Mint. It's the mouthwash I use. I like it because it burns a little bit because it has the alcohol. But really, again, this is another case. The point is to use it. It doesn't matter which one you use per se. This is the one we use. It's also what I use in my office. You can see this is my other child. This is my 11-month-old son. Has his own toothbrush. He has 2 little teeth. But really, it's great to get the kids used to using a toothbrush even before a year old, even before they have their first tooth. Just give it to them, let them chew on it. Because it's a great introductory way to get them used to the toothbrush. So it's kind of cool. So when their teeth do come in, they already know what to do. And plus they see you doing it and they want to do it. So again, this is the Crest Oral-B toothbrush. You can see which company markets better, right? Crest Oral-B is on their A game. But now that you've seen what I use, I'll just go ahead and walk you through what I do, okay? All right, I spend 2 minutes with the electric toothbrush first, okay? And then I move on to the manual toothbrush. And the reason I do that is actually I sometimes get more stuff from the manual toothbrush. Even though the electric toothbrush does a better job at removing plaque, I find that you can't really do what we call the modified Bass technique, where we kind of point the bristles towards the gum and we kind of go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and every now and then you just kind of flick away from the gums. That's called the modified Bass technique. It is the way most people should be brushing their teeth. And I find it much easier to do with a manual. The other thing I use the manual for, brushing my tongue. So if you're brushing your teeth, don't forget to brush your tongue, okay? After I brush my teeth with the electric, I then brush my teeth with the manual and I brush my tongue. Then I will usually use my mouthwash. And I have to say, the order is not particularly important. There's some research that says flossing before brushing is better. I don't do it that way. And it's just a matter of habit. Sometimes I will, sometimes I change up. But generally speaking, I'll brush with electric, brush with the manual, use my mouthwash, and at the very end I floss. I think it's because I like flossing the least, you know, I put it off to the very end. Okay, so that's the order in which I do things. And yeah, that's how I take care of my teeth. So if you guys want to see more videos, go ahead and subscribe. And if you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments below. Till next time.